Know what time it is. It's your boy Care Universe back with another NFL game simulator gameplay. You're new to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Good afternoon to most people, Eastern Standard Time. If not, good morning. But anyway, let's get into it. Thanks for tuning in to the game simulator of the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Make sure y'all comment below. Tell me who y'all think is going to win. Comment who y'all favorite team. Tell me if you guys like these videos that I'm doing with the NFL gameplay or you don't. All feedback is welcome. So appreciate my members for being members. Thank y'all for being members. All right, y'all. Enough about that. Let's get into this gameplay. Miami Dolphins versus Indiana Colts. This is actually Sunday's game, and I'm actually going to drop this game Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, share it out, all that good stuff, y'all. Limited commentary. We get ready to get into the game. Indianapolis Colts versus Miami Dolphins. Tune in. Let's go. All right, y'all, here we go. Lucas Stadium, Indianapolis Colts. Who will be the winner? Comment below. Let me know who y'all think will be the winner. Y'all. Like I said, y'all, limited commentary, so I won't be commenting on the game like that. So y'all sit back, get y'all popcorn, and enjoy, and we're going to go from there. Thank y'all for tuning in, and let's see how it's going down. Miami, Indiana. Let's get it, y'all.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Indy. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Takes out a one-stop. And this drive will start inside the 25. So that's got the Colts for their first offensive possession. Leading them the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
He was the 6th overall pick of the New York Football Giants, but he fell just shy, Kate, of 6 full seasons with New York. Remember, a midseason release led him to the Minnesota Vikings a season ago. Now he hopes to take all that experience, the ups and the downs, the peaks and the valleys, to make the most of this situation in Indy.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Juke the defender. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Taylor again. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throws right away, Tagovailoa. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings them to 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and on a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's caught for the first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. First down, Dolphins.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They send Hill right. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Here's 2nd and 14. Gets this one to Waller. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Waddle now in motion right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. This is complete to Waller. And he gets this forward to the 19.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
to off the play fake. Now he takes it. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal, Miami.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Trying to run it in, H.A. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock. They're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. That one's out and cut on the right side. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First and 10 now from the 30. Now start on the ground. Taylor escapes a defender. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And on third down, Dolphins coming out in the dime, expecting a pass. In the shotgun, it's Jones. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Jones looking to throw. Going to screen to Taylor. Jukes one defender. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Taylor. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Taylor again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Eskridge to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They've got first down from the 31. They kick the running back in motion. First down, here's Tua. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They run the counter to Achane. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. This is caught inside the 15. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. Dukes out a one-stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jones. Connects on the crosser. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Colts first down. First and 10.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Lays out, what a catch! Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Dolphins with a long ways to go for a score. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That one finds Josh Downs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 32. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
For a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Jones going to throw again. He's stepping up and takes off with this one.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
Second and 3 now. From the 37. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Trying to find his tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
It's on target to Pierce. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
All right, set now. First and 10. From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to Michael Pittman.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Eskridge on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's 2 on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. A gain on the play. First down, Dolphins.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
What a great opportunity for him. You can almost feel that bounce in his step. Facing a southpaw, and he gets to rush the blind side. Anytime he beats that right tackle, it just comes down to his closing speed and his finishing ability at the quarterback.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Colts offense set to head out. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 26-yard line.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They go again with Taylor. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That's good for a Colts.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. To throw, here's Jones. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The Colts are ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Tua now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Blitz coming to him. On target to Waddle. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Juke the defender. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Jones now to throw. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Jones to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Taylor now up the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
2nd and 13. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's good for another Colts. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. Yeah, good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Taylor again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. Operating from the gun. It's Jones. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. It's a 38-yard look here. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Eskridge on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. If it's offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
3rd and 4 coming up now. He'll throw it. Waddle makes the catch. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Tua out of the pistol. Finds his back. Achan. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Man in motion, headed right. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Third down run from Achan. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Dolphins trail by a field goal. Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Try and push it deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. He's going to do it himself. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Judging by how the defenders swarmed to the back, I'd say hanging on to it was the right call by the QB. And he was able to take it himself and maneuver his way forward for the 1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Pierce. And it is a first down for the Colts. So they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
At the 26-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. The Colts in a victory formation as they kneel it down. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these
All right, y'all. In the regulation, y'all see what went down. That was actually pretty decent game. These NFL games, though, even though this is simulation, they not too far off of the real games, and they actually are pretty good. So y'all like that, man? Y'all tell me down in the comments how y'all like that. 14-17, Indianapolis Colts won. That was an actual pretty good game, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and end that one right there. That was that's a pretty good game, y'all. 14-17. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna make another video like this of probably another game. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. We'll catch y'all on the next one, y'all. Peace, love, and blessings. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video, y'all. We is up out of here.